Chris Q, play that beat again.
Hi, Sister Beloved. We're here with Lashawna Rose from Reprezent Radio.
Hi.
Hi, Lashawna. How are you doing?
All right, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thanks for coming to speak to us today at Sister Beloved.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. So to start off, we're going to do some fire round questions.
Okay.
And then we'll get into it. So first of all, what would you rather? Would you rather talk like a mouse or roar like a lion?
Like a lion, because I hate mice.
You hate mice?
I hate mice.
Me too. If I see a mouse, I'd have to move out.
Go on.
Would you rather be able to change the past or see into the future?
Change the past.
Why is that?
See my brother.
Okay, we'll talk more later.
Yeah.
Would you rather have uncontrollable bogey sneezes when you eat or uncontrollable smelly farts when you drink?
Sneezes.
Yeah, me too. Would you rather have the superpower to fly anywhere or be able to hear people's thoughts?
Fly anywhere. I'll be travelling.
You wouldn't want to hear people's thoughts?
Nah, I don't care.
I'm not interested.
Nah.
Would you be, if you're stuck on a desert island, what 3 things do you need to survive?
Wood, music, and wood, music, and probably shoes, because the sand will hurt. It'll bun me up. But I don't mind being on a desert island. That'd be cool.
But wood, what's the wood for?
To build stuff.
Build what?
A boat.
With what?
Fire.
Just wood and sand.
You learn it. You could make a raft.
So no food.
There's trees.
Water.
There's sea.
A desert island. Does it have?
There's water. It will rain. It has to rain at some point.
It's a desert.
But you know, if you pee in a cup and you leave it out in the sun, it turns into water again. Do you know that? Okay,
so you'll be drinking your own weed.
No, I'll be drinking water. We'll make it work, innit? The chemicals go into the atmosphere.
Comes from your body anyway, so you know.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
I'll be alright.
Let's hope it never happens, yeah?
I'm not opposed to it.
Alright, well, thanks for coming today. We just wanted to interview you to see, highlight the good work you're doing here at Reprezent Radio.
Yeah.
And we see you as a positive young black woman following your dreams. So we want to kind of like show inspiration to others and see how you got to where you are today.
Okay.
So how long have you been interested in music and what inspired you to go into radio?
I've always been interested in music. I was actually asking my dad the other day when was the first time I showed interest in music, and he was like, I've always liked music, but I couldn't remember back, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when me and my sister used to share a room, and she used to lock me out of the room, and I'd listen to her playing her music. I used to sit at the door, listen to her music, and I think that's when I realised I really like it. And then I got into radio, I think 3 or 4 years ago.
So how long have you been here?
Yeah, Reprezent, yeah.
Okay.
But I was blogging before, so I was doing that.
So what were you blogging about? Just
anything, music-wise. So I would go to events and interview the people there and just ask them questions and then create a blog about them and put it on my own post. And I started managing the post for Mixtape Madness and writing for Trap Magazine and all those places.
So what type of music are you interested in?
Definitely like hip-hop, rap, soul, R&B, electronica.
So a bit of mixture.
It's a bit of a mixture.
Okay, so how old are you, Lashawna?
I'm 22.
22.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel? Because like Sister Beloved, we like to empower our black women, young girls. So, how do you feel black girls your age are represented in the music industry, and within media as a whole?
I think right now in the music industry, we're represented positively because we're representing ourselves and we're not using other people to represent us. So it's like everything's very homegrown and independent, which I think is great. But at the same time, I feel like other black females don't always bring positive lights on other black females. Yeah. So I think sometimes there's a little bit of rivalry, but I just think that comes with history and insecurities. But I do think we're represented positively, and that's strictly because we represent ourselves now.
So you're creating your own platforms and your own avenues.
Exactly.
Okay, so have you faced any challenges being a young black girl trying to make it into the media?
I don't think I have. I mean, if I had, then maybe I wasn't caring enough. Okay. Or I wasn't aware enough of it. But I don't think I have now.
And what do you think, looking at our UK artists at the moment, mainly the black male artists in, genres like grime and trap, how do you think their music has influence on how black women are represented in society?
I wouldn't say necessarily their music, I'd say more their music video.
Yeah.
Portrays black women as the sexualized being. There's too much of the male gaze and things like that, but I guess that's...
Do you think there's enough black women in those music videos?
I think there's loads, but I just don't think they're presented positively.
So in the negative light?
Yeah, so...
Or do they have to look a certain way if they're in that music video?
Exactly, yeah. So they're very sexualized. Not wearing enough clothes, or they're just there to be sexy. They're not there for their mind or how they look with clothes on, or just to be beautiful.
So it's not really showing the black woman in the positive light.
Exactly, yeah.
Their natural true skin.
Yeah.
Okay. So thinking of black successful women, it could be anywhere. Who would you say inspires you?
Anywhere. I think...
Well, in music, because
in music,
it's your industry.
Black women.
Yeah.
Beyonce, because she's the Lord and Saviour. I'm joking. Jesus. Beyonce, she's everything. She's just the all-rounder, and she kind of sets the goalposts very high for everything you do. And I'd like to say Little Sims. She's a rapper from North London, and she's a few years older than me, but she inspires me hugely.
So what about her inspires you? What type of things does she do?
I just think because she does everything independent, and she just talks her truth, and I like the way she does that, and she's able to just be who she is without feeling the pressures of everything else, or if she does feel the pressures, you wouldn't really know.
Yeah. So do you think that there's a lot of qualities that she has that you have as well?
I think some ways, but I think it's more like some things I'm learning from that. So it's like the way she doesn't care about how she's perceived in the media or how she dresses or whatever, compared to like other female rappers. I like that about her, and I see that in me, in the sense that I'm not the most girly or whatever, compared to a lot of other people. But yeah, so there's certain things, comparisons that I'd say we're quite similar, but it's more the way she talks that I like.
Okay. So she talks in a positive light.
Yeah, she's just
influential.
And if she's not being positive, there's a reason why, and you know what the issue she's tackling is.
Yeah. So sadly, you lost your twin brother last year, nearly a year ago, to knife crime.
Yeah.
How has that impacted you and your family?
For me, I think it's hard every day. For our whole family, it's hard every single day.
Yeah.
We're missing more and more every day. It doesn't get easier. But I'm just trying to use it as fuel and energy to keep me going and be more motivational.
Yeah.
He gives me drives, literally.
So everything you're doing is in memory for him?
Definitely.
Yeah. So, because I just wanted to know, how have you managed to stay so motivated and positive throughout this bereavement period?
I think I'm very picky at the moment. So I pick and choose what I want to do.
Yeah. Before,
I'd be a people pleaser. But if I'm not there, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
And I have to kind of be in the right frame of mind. But Reprezent have been so good with me. Like when he passed away, they gave me the time I needed away, and then they allowed me to loads of ghost shows where no one knew I was on air, but I was on air.
Yeah.
So it wasn't public.
So there's no pressure on you.
Yeah, it was just allowing me to just get away from everything at home and everyone being so sad, and just coming here and listening to music.
So this is like your escape as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So you've recently started a vlog series on YouTube. Yeah. How's that going?
It's fun. It's a challenge for me because I'm not a person that likes the camera in my face 24/7.
Okay.
But it's also quite funny to watch myself back because I do some of the dumbest things ever. But I'm really enjoying it. I like editing.
So what is it about? What can your viewers expect to see?
Just my life. Literally. It's not like the stereotypical cool beauty, fashion. It's not that. It's literally me being a dummy, learning how to cook, seeing the bad effects of how I get drunk and why you shouldn't get drunk, things like that. But yeah, it's just a lot of me and my family, really.
It's real.
Yeah.
Is it going to be inspirational?
I'd like to think so. There's certain things that I want to touch on, but I'm not sure if I want to touch on it yet. So like, I do want to talk about grief and how I've dealt with grief, but I would rather talk about it later when I'm still like, when I'm gone through a better period.
Yeah. So who are your main audience? Who are you targeting with your vlog?
I think I'd like to target like other young black women, or black girls even. It's not even just black girls. I'd rather target girls and guys that are just trying to be true to themselves.
Yeah.
Because the industry is very pressurizing, and you kind of look at it and think, I need to be like that, I need to be like that. But I'm trying to show a side where you just have to be yourself. Like literally, you see me there in my pajamas and my hair a mess and everything else, but that's how I am at home.
It's your real self.
Yeah, like in my bio, I look a mess, but so do you. I imagine it as like you're at home watching me in your bed with toothpaste on your spots and stuff. So let's be butters together.
But so where can we find your vlog?
It's on YouTube.
What's your YouTube channel? It
actually says Lashawna Stewart, my full name.
Okay.
I don't know why I did that, but yeah, they're called Love Lash Vlogs. Love Lash Vlogs. Yeah. Okay.
So viewers can subscribe and watch. Yeah. And is there anything coming out soon, or have you just released something?
I just released the Learning How to Cook with Lash video because I am actually learning how to cook finally. So I just got home from the studio. My mum's left some mackerel out. Now, I've only recently started to cook. I know you're probably thinking like you're big 22 age and you're only recently starting to cook. Yeah, that's my life. I've just started to cook, so I think I'm gonna cook it. She not asked me to, but I think I'm gonna, and hopefully I do a good job. I hope I don't do a terrible one because then it'll be a terrible situation, right? Nice. Chef Lash and that, to be honest, it's a bit hot. But to be fair, we like hot here. Oh, wow. Chef Lash whipping it up. Okay, so Dwayne's about to eat his dinner.
Jeez, look at that.
We need a nice review.
Ooh. Right, today we have Lash's special.
Yes, Mum.
Right, we're going to taste some of this mackerel. With a little bit of white rice. And as you can see, she's, serenaded with peppers and onions
and spring onions
and stuff. So what we're going to do now...
Way stronger than yours, fam.
Hey, Mom! Oh, Bridget. We need to cook this again.
Hey, it's Chef Lash. It's Chef Lash.
Ask anyone when I have good food, yeah? I'll start dancing and shit.
But I'm hoping to upload weekly.
Okay, we'll be following in. We've already subscribed to you, so yes, we will be waiting for those videos weekly. So what advice would you give to young girls about following their dreams?
Be persistent and don't let small minds ruin the big dream. Because there's a lot of times where the closest people to you will say certain things that deter you.
Yeah.
But if they don't see it, that's okay. And just keep going with it because you see it.
Yeah, so just follow your dreams and your vision.
Yeah, because you'll get there eventually.
Okay.
And every journey is different.
That's true, we're all on a life journey, aren't we?
Yeah.
So what does the future hold for Lashawna Rose? What are your future plans and goals?
I'd hope to put more vlogs out and become a frequent person that does that. Hope to excel with radio and just be more brave in putting things out and like just seeing where they go.
Yeah.
So yeah, more bravery.
More bravery. So we're going to see a lot more of you, aren't we?
I hope so, yeah.
Good. So thank you today for taking the time out and letting us come down.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome, and see how you get on at Reprezent. It's been a pleasure to see you in action, and we think you're very inspirational.
Thank you.
And we hope that you continue, which we have no doubt you will.
Of course.
And we will be following your journey on the way.